Days of Our Lives spoilers Friday, October 18. Abby rescues Chad from Mark, Tate, and Sophia clear hurdle. JJ phone taradiddle haunts Abigail. Holly suspicious. EJ releases Brady. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, October 18, reveal that Sophia Choi will give Ava Vitali updates on the situation with Tate Black and the progress she's timber. Sophia may worry it won't be enough to stop Tate and Holly Jonah's reunion, especially considering the news that Brady Black has been cleared. Still, Ava won't suppose Sophia should vent herself short when it comes to her capability to win Tate over. Tate doesn't have high expedience for fixing effects with Holly anyway, so Ava will give Sophia a vim talk and push her to have a little faith in her future. Meanwhile, Days spoilers say Tate will speak with Aaron Green about conceivably taking Sophia on some dates. Since Aaron preliminarily had a crush on Sophia, Tate won't want to enter love with her without his chum's blessing. Fortunately, Aaron will contend he's okay with Tate and Sophia getting together if that's what'll make them both happy. Days spoilers say Aaron will prove he's a good Joe who cares about his musketeers, so Tate will appreciate that. In Paris on Friday's Days of Our Lives occasion, Abigail Dinmura will have a tight spot to twitch out of, since Abigail covered with Holly last night by acting like she was on the phone with JJ Devereaux. That's suddenly come a problem. JJ just admitted he wished he'd reached out to Abigail sooner. Indeed, if it was just a videotape converse or phone call. Now, Holly is realizing JJ and Abigail have no way talked on the phone before, which goes against Abigail's former claim. Maybe Abigail will act like she misspoke ever, or try to act like Holly misknew what she was saying. There will surely be some way for Abigail to spin this, but Holly and indeed JJ may remain suspicious. At some point, Days spoilers allude that JJ and Holly do some commiserating over Abby, but effects are about to truly go off the rails. Chad Dinmura might ultimately check his phone, which has a textbook from Kayla Johnson about this woman not being Abigail. Of course, we also know Mark Green is on his way to Paris and will barge in the apartment with a gun soon enough. Abigail will step in front of Chad to save him from Mark's fatal plot and prompt her family not to go through with Clyde Weston's orders. Will Abigail get struck by mistake, or will this marriage event end another way? Days of Our Lives Thursday, October 17, recap JJ phone taradiddle haunts Abigail. Holly suspicious. EJ releases Brady. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Thursday, October 17, reveals that EJ Dinmura brought Brady Black some company in lockup, where Fiona Cook tearfully offered up her sob story and all her defenses. Brady fumed over Fiona, nearly let him take the fall for Sarah Kyriakis' hit and run accident. Since Brady had been living in hell, he said that now it was Fiona's turn. At Salem High on Thursday's Days occasion, Tate Black talked to Sophia Choi about the good news since Brady was innocent. Still, Brady was still in jail for some reason, so Tate hoped he'd be released soon. Sophia got updates on Fiona being the real male factor, so she honored the name and revealed how Fiona hovered her. Since Fiona was hopeless to keep her drinking under wraps, Sophia realized she didn't want her family knowing she wasn't sober and had mowed down Sarah. Brady asked if Sophia would be willing to tell all that to the Bobbies and swear if need be, so Sophia claimed she'd do anything to help Tate. Sophia and Tate nearly kissed, but the lunch bell chimed and got in the way. At the Kyriakis manse on Thursday's Days occasion, Xander Kyriakis was frenetic at himself for being so susceptible and wanting to believe Fiona had changed. Sarah claimed Fiona put on a good act and conceded that she was the bone who allowed Fiona should come to city. Xander assured Sarah that she wasn't responsible and criticized himself for letting Fiona put Sarah in a wheelchair. Sarah claimed it wasn't Xander's fault either and tried to console him over Fiona's deception. After Xander realized getting the policy cure was the most important thing, he chose to concentrate on that and said they had to make sure Brady walked free. Back at the police station, Xander and Sarah both pushed EJ to let Brady go. EJ refused since the story had changed so numerous times, but Sarah claimed she was certain of Fiona being behind the wheel. Brady flashed back now too, but EJ acted like it was all a little too accessible. Indeed so, Sarah claimed EJ couldn't charge two suspects for this crime and prayed him to release Brady. Although EJ knew he wasn't getting the whole story, he eventually returned to Brady and admitted he was dropping the charges against him. EJ decided to release Brady after all and suggested Brady should get out there before he changed his mind. In Paris, Holly Jonas told Chad about her disastrous love life before J.J. Devereaux arrived to serve as Chad and Abigail Demara's marriage officiant. Since J.J. had gotten ordained online, he was eager to help Abigail and Chad celebrate their big day. Chad explained his surprise before J.J. wondered if Abigail flashed back him. Abigail said she wished she could recall J.J., but she couldn't. Indeed so, J.J. sounded pleased when Abigail suggested she felt a familiar energy. Chad had some music for the form on his phone, but Abigail saw the textbook from Kayla Johnson and pretended his phone was fully drained. J.J. ultimately led Chad and Abigail through their marriage promises, so they kissed to seal the deal and were officially married. Abigail assured Chad that she felt closer to him than she ever had despite her lack of memory flood tide. Subsequently, on Thursday's day's occasion, J.J. proposed a toast and admitted he'd been spooked to reach out to Abigail because of Jennifer Horton Devereux's response to her. Now J.J. wished he'd reached out sooner, indeed if it was just to talk via videotape converse or over the phone. Holly came puzzled as she flashed back to Abigail covering up her phone discussion with Mark Green by pretending she was talking with J.J. "Stay, what you mean? Didn't you two just talk on the phone last night?" A confused Holly asked on Thursday's Days of Our Lives occasion. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.